Playtime is over, motherfuckers.
What's going on, y'all? My name is Kirk Valentino.
I'm Cassie.
And welcome back to Playtime Is Over, episode 23. And we have a special guest in the building. Welcome back, bitch. What's up?
Hey.
Like, welcome the fuck back.
Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, our co-host, the second half of Playtime Is Over is not here. She's somewhere eating ass. No, Falange couldn't be here today. But, you know, she'll be here the episode after the next episode. You know. But anyway, but we do got a lot of shit to talk. It's been a while since you've been on the show.
Yeah.
You were our second and third episode.
Yeah.
And that was one of our best episodes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You don't feel like that? You don't even listen to the show.
I feel like
she don't even listen to the show. She don't even know.
I do occasionally. But no, I feel like what I've seen, the little clips and stuff are better than
No. Well, that's a clip. Like when I say like the entirety of the episode, because you had such a story on where you came from. And obviously, you know, you're not walking around talking about that all day, every day, but it's nice to hear you because, you know, we're actually friends in real life. Mm-hmm. So you don't talk about that all the time, but to hear you, you know, go back to that time and that era and just, you know, kind of give us a window into what shit was really like for you. That was, I don't know, I thought that was a good episode. Episode 1 and 2 is called The Secret Episode because that was your name when you used to dance.
Yes.
And it's not gonna be about that, but I just kind of wanted to let them know, like, episode 1 and 2, like, those were good fucking episodes. So I just had to say that.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I did want to start with the health tip of the week. You know, we talk health on this podcast, which I love. And I wanted to say that cold showers, health tip of the week this week, cold showers. Get your ass in a motherfucking cold shower. It doesn't even have to be the whole shower.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people don't like that, and I get it. I don't like it either, but it has a lot of health benefits. Like it combats symptoms of depression.
Definitely.
You know, the depression is going to make you feel low. It's going to make you feel down. But the cold shower going to wake your ass up. It improves your mood. It decreases inflammation. Oh my God, I just came back from getting a facial from CJ. We'll talk about that in a second, but I feel fucking rejuvenated. Shout out to CJ.
Yes, CJ.
Got me together. Like, I couldn't breathe. Like, she was telling me all the knots back here. Like, all of the mucus was like built up, calcification in the back of my head. I didn't know. I couldn't fucking breathe. Like, and I was only breathing through one nostril. She was like really getting back there. Like, we got to have her back on the show.
Yay
but
for CJ.
Shout out to CJ. But also, I wanted to say, like, the cold showers, it boosts your immune system and it tightens your fucking skin. It keeps you looking very youthful. But also, it kills the sexual urge. I need to get in the cold shower because I want to fuck all the time. Like, I want to fuck all the time. But sometimes it's, like, not about that. And you got to, like, so, you know, sometimes you got to hop in a cold shower, you know, get rid of the urge. Because if not, I'll be doing a lot. But speaking of fucking, my mother listened to an episode recently, and I was talking about fucking.
Your mom.
Imagine you are on the mic, right? Like, let's say me and you, we talking, and you talking about sex, and your mother's like, yeah, well, I listened to the last episode. What would you say? Like,
Nah, I would be like, I would be kind of embarrassed a little bit.
that's embarrassing as fuck. Like,
if I was giving out all the secrets, she'd be like, who taught you that?
And then another thing is, like, you know, I'm not, do you talk to him about sex?
Sometimes. I mean,
I talk to mom about everything else, but sex is not, we don't talk about that. So I was a little embarrassed. She's like, yeah, I listened to the last episode. Why would you listen to the whole thing? I don't know.
Let's see what you're doing, Kurt.
I was just like over it. So I have a topic.
Okay.
I was at work recently and this lady walked up this lady, she had a look on her face, but I couldn't tell if she was talking to me or was she talking to herself. So I was just like, what? Are you talking to me? But she looked like she was like consoling herself or something. Something was happening. So I was like, is everything okay? She said, I just saw my ex with another woman. And she said, this is not like a regular ex. This is like the ex. And we just broke up. And he's over there right now with another woman. And she was like about to cry. Like she was about to break down. She was like, should I go over there? Like, I'm like, no. Don't go over there. And we talked. We stood there and talked for like a good 20 minutes. I want to know, what would you do? Like think about your ex, like the ex, like the one, like your favorite out of your exes. And I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about, let's say you guys just broke up. Oh, I'm doing that thing when I'm smacking my lips again. I hate when I do that. When I listen back, I'm like, what the fuck? But just broke up, ex with another woman. What do? Are you going over there?
Well, did he see her?
He saw her like after a while because we were standing there for a minute. But in the moment, she said she walked.
So,
Go ahead. So are you going over there and making it like, what are you doing?
I'm probably not going to like say anything to him, but I definitely would make my presence known. I would walk by.
Oh, you will walk by.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk by. They gonna see me. He gonna see me too.
So, cause she said she saw and she turned around and walked away. And she was like, should I have let him see me? I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, I would have. He definitely had to see me.
So you would have just walked by
Yeah.
and then what?
I wouldn't have said anything.
Would you have texted him later like, yeah, I saw you in that bitch?
No, I know with me walking by and he was with her, he would have texted me later. Yeah.
So you feel like that just walking by is enough?
Yeah, just enough. My presence.
I love that.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about it. I was like, I don't know what I would have did in that situation. Like, I feel like I'm very prideful. So I kind of feel like, I don't know what I would have did.
I got to be, I'm going to make sure he sees me. For me, I'm just going to make sure that, you know me, Kurt. I'm going to make
Speak
sure
it
he
to the mic.
sees,
Mhm.
I'm going to make sure he sees me or whatever, right?
Mhm.
I'm probably not going to say nothing, of course, but he's going to see me. He's going to know that I saw him too, especially if we just broke up. Like, you definitely need to see me because then that lets me know that if you already with another chick, that maybe you had something going on while we were together, you know?
Yeah.
So he definitely needs to see
So
me.
you feel like it's important for him to see you?
Yeah, like I see you too.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. She was like damn near in tears. Like,
I mean,
can't believe this.
I would have definitely been sad, but I wouldn't let him see that. But he would have saw me, and I would have looked directly at them. Like, I would have looked at them so hard that she would have been asking him, "Who was that?" That's how hard I would have looked at them.
Cause you were
Period.
fucking Aries, you trying to bring the
Yes.
smoke.
Yeah,
I love, but and then I kind of feel like me, I always talk about this openly. Like, I've never been in a relationship, like a long-term relationship, I would say. So I don't really know how I would feel if I saw my ex nigga with somebody else and what I would say or what I would do. But I always think that I will move in a way where I'm just making sure I don't look crazy. Like,
yeah, like you're not gonna look for me. Like I'm going to walk in that area. Like if they were looking at something, I'm gonna come in that area. I'm gonna make sure he sees me. I'm not gonna look crazy. I'm gonna act like I'm looking for whatever I'm looking for, but definitely him and her will know my presence without me even saying anything.
I love that. I love that. I still don't know how I will maneuver, but I'm not mad at the idea of you just making your presence known because it's like, Also, I have a memory of us when we went to, I'm not gonna say the restaurant, but and I just gotta give you credit on that, like, cause you saw, you know what I'm talking about? You peep game from the beginning. So
What restaurant were we at? We've done a lot.
So
yeah.
Okay, so we at a restaurant, right? And she always is letting me know that when we go out, niggas be staring at me, right? And this is why I always say I'm gonna do For the Love of Kirk because I kind of feel like I always wanted like a reality show where all of these niggas would like fight over me.
Yeah, I could see it.
So, boom. She's always telling me, oh, it's such looking at you, this nigga looking at you. We're eating and we get a server. And the server, but he was only looking at you. It was so weird. He was not talking to me. He was only talking to you. What you was about to say?
I was gonna say, like, the energy he was trying to deflect because it's like most black men are, in the closet. A lot of them that are not out.
Ooh, you about to start a spot.
Yes,
Did you just say most black men are in the closet?
Most black men are, and I think because you were with me, he was just trying to pretend like he was so straight. But the energy I got from him was he's hiding something. It was just weird, and I just knew that he wasn't really into me. He was just definitely
Gay.
Trying to talk to me just to kind of like, just to deflect like from talking to you. Because if I wasn't there, I think he would have talked to you
More.
by yourself because I wasn't there.
Well, so this was my thing. I feel like if I'm a fucking server and it's two people at a table, I'm gonna look and interact with them both.
Yeah, but he didn't want to look gay.
He was not right.
He did not want to look that way.
I got tricked. I let him trick me because I'm like, I thought he liked. Remember, I was like, he likes you. But you was not
I'm like,
impressed.
no.
You was just like, no,
No.
he don't like me.
Is
But
it-
I feel like I'm good at peeping game. I was so bad at it. I was like, no, he likes you.
No, he didn't.
And he didn't, you was not impressed. And at the end, you was like, oh, you should like write your number down.
Right. And you did. And what happened?
And he
texted me.
texted.
I told you because, yeah.
I was like, oh,
yeah.
how did you know?
Yeah.
Wow, it's giving good gaydar.
Yeah.
That is funny as hell. So, also, you are an entrepreneur.
Yes.
And I just stepped into the entrepreneur space. And I just dropped my clothing line on, what was it, August 3rd, whenever that was. After I hit 30, I just dropped my shit. I'm like, it's just time to just be an entrepreneur. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And how long you been an entrepreneur for?
A good, like, 15 years.
15
Yeah,
years.
it's been a minute.
Wow. Consistently winning while all you bitches come and go.
Yeah.
I love consistency. Like anytime I look at a person that has been in a particular industry for a specific, like you have to have, that takes a level of dedication. You know how many industries I've dabbled in and out of and didn't last? It didn't last for me. So when a person can be in an industry for that long, I admire that. So you do hair. You do hair.
Right.
I was trying to phrase it right because I feel like what did I call it? And you was like, it's not.
Hairdresser.
Yeah, I was calling you a hairdresser. What you said?
Hairstylist.
Hairstylist.
Yes.
Okay, so hairstylist. You've been a hairstylist for 15 years.
Yes.
Okay, and then so how is that like being not just being just the business aspect of it? Because obviously you own a salon.
Right.
And you've been doing that on your own for all of this time. Like, how is that like transitioning from, obviously you weren't born an entrepreneur, you had jobs. So transitioning from that into that, tell me a little bit about that.
It can be hard. It's definitely scary, but like I was already, before I transitioned to actually being a hairstylist, I was already doing like my coworkers' hair.
Mm-hmm.
I just wasn't doing it legally.
Right. Okay.
So,
okay.
I went to hair school. I just like made the decision when I moved down here to Atlanta. I just made the decision to go to hair school and do what I love because that was my passion. And I did it and pretty much like worked in a salon for like 2 years. The first year I worked as a stylist. The second year I became manager of the salon.
So you were working as a employee, but you were still in that industry.
What do you mean?
Like you were still doing hair, right?
Yeah, I was doing hair.
But you weren't an entrepreneur yet.
I wasn't yet. Yeah. And then so it's like been a total of 15 years. But it was like working as a stylist, then becoming the manager and doing the manager thing for like a year and a half, and then like actually leaving that and doing my own thing.
So when you left, were you like, oh fuck, like is this something I really want to do? Were you scared? Were you like, fuck this shit? Like what was your mentality at that time? Because that sounds scary.
Not scared. I had built a really big clientele, and it's just, I don't know. I just kind of wanted to get out of being like managing all these girls. Like it was a lot. And I just kind of want to do my own thing. So I did it, and I've been successful at it.
Wow. So you basically stole the clientele and brought it to your...
Stole. Kurt.
You stole them.
No, I basically built the clientele for 2 years and got their information. And then they have the choice to, when I let them know I was leaving, they had the choice to follow me or not follow me.
And they followed
And
you.
they followed.
Because your work is good.
Because
Because you a bad bitch.
I'm a BB.
So then, because you did my hair before, you dyed my hair, and you dyed it so platinum motherfucking blonde. Like I just felt, you did my hair a couple of times.
Yeah.
And I've been blonde before. I'm not doing that anymore because I'm bald, but I've been blonde before, and I've never been blonde to that capacity. Like I don't know what the fuck you be doing, but that shit is just, it's like concentrated blonde, and it lasts for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
I will give you that.
Thank you.
Shout out to you. What was that? Was that your phone?
My other one.
So boom.
Mm-hmm.
I got a this or that. Traveling or expensive gifts?
Traveling.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I'm gonna take the expensive gifts.
No, memories are better. Like I get expensive gifts all the time and I forget that I have them. So
Excuse me?
traveling, memories, like experience. I want that.
Okay. I love that. Okay. Don't get along with his mama or badass kids.
Um,
Don't pause for too long. They listening.
don't get along with it. No, badass kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I don't. When people have badass kids, for me, they always love me. So they're never bad with me. They could be bad with their parents, but they're not bad with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Career of your dreams or man of your dreams?
Uh, Man of my dreams.
Really?
Yeah, with money. No, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I'm like, I still can't choose.
I mean, I could still have my career. I mean, but definitely man of my dreams.
Man boss or woman boss? Like, if you have a job, like, would you rather your boss be a man or a woman?
A man.
Me too.
Yeah.
I feel like niggas don't be caring about shit.
I love them.
Like, at my job, it's this lady, and she's my supervisor. And I just feel like I'm going to curse her the fuck out.
Yeah, see, and
I could, you know, when you know you're going to bump heads with somebody, I could feel that it's getting to that point because who the fuck you talking to?
that's why I said man. Because ladies, like, I have to then I have to remind myself, like, I work here, but you know, it's like I'm a boss. Like, you're not about to talk crazy. And
I don't appreciate people's tone.
yeah.
If I'm not giving you a tone and you like asking me, this is why I got to get out this job shit because
Yeah.
I'm going to curse you the fuck out. And I don't have the patience. Like, I got a little bit, but it's only but so much is going to go. And then I'm not just giving you like a little, I'm cursing you the fuck out. So it's like, but I could already feel like she's a new manager for me. She's not always been my manager, but I'm just like, this is why I need to not be working for these people. And that's why I want to shift the show because I want to get into the logistics of becoming an entrepreneur, like really how to really get into that and not have to work because I can't deal with the people that think that because you are ahead of someone in a particular job that you could treat them or talk to them with a tone like you're my mother or you paying my bills. Like, you know what I mean? So,
Well, and then lady boss is like hormonal. Like, you're gonna deal with the mood swings. What if she had a good night the night before or not? So it's just too difficult. I'd rather just have a man.
have a man. Push
Have
the
a
mic
man.
up closer to you. I'm glad I wore these headphones. We in a new studio, y'all.
Yes.
And we
Pretty.
sound and look fucking amazing. So, a guy that's bi,
Where are you getting these?
or I'm trying to decide a guy that's bi, or a guy that is a deadbeat dad.
Deadbeat dad.
So
Like-
fuck the kids. What if you got kids with him?
I don't want no Biden. I don't know. No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
That's too fun for me.
Really?
Yeah, that's too much fun. I can't.
It's too much fun. What do you mean by that?
For somebody else.
Oh, okay.
I don't want it.
Okay. So Debbie dad, fuck the kids.
Yeah.
Okay. I ain't mad at that. What do you do if your daughter asks you to buy her a vibrator? I was listening to a podcast and this
No.
and this
I mean, I don't even know what to say. I'm like, what? Mommy, can you buy me a vibrator? I don't even want to know. I'd rather you just ask me for the money and then you just order it yourself.
So I listened to this podcast and they got to listen to the letter, not me stealing their topics. They got to listen to the letter. This is old, but and then the guy said that it was a man. He says daughter asks, she says she's been feeling sexual urges. He's like 14. She's been feeling sexual urges and she wants to know if her dad could just buy her the vibrator so she doesn't go out and have sex with the guys, the boys, or, you know. And he doesn't know if he should buy it because he doesn't want her to obviously go and have sex.
Yeah.
But then it's like, I'm not buying my daughter a vibrator. So what do you do? And then he's not like a parent. Like I feel like back in the day, parents is like, don't fucking play with me like that. But the parents today are a little bit more progressive. So he doesn't know what to do. What do you think he should do?
Don't say that to me. Just ask me for the money and then get maybe your aunt to get it for you. Like, I don't want to know. I just don't want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I don't want to know.
But you just say you talk to your mom about sex. So
Yeah, but I mean, I'm grown though. Like,
okay.
You know,
So 14 is 14 is crazy.
I don't know.
Okay, ask your auntie.
That's your aunt.
Okay. Well, that concludes this episode. I want to thank y'all for tuning in and follow us on Instagram. What's your Instagram?
At 2_lips LIPZS.
Follow me on Instagram, Kirk Valentino, KIRQUEVALENTIN motherfucking O. And follow our fucking podcast,
Yeah.
our podcast
Playtime is over.
Instagram, Playtime is Over. And we post our clips, we post shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? But anyway, thank y'all for tuning in. Later.